Today, guys, we're going to be going over the cheapest M4A1-S sticker crafts that you guys can make on CSGO right now. Just in case you guys haven't seen it, I did make a best M4A1-S sticker crafts video, so be sure to go and check that out if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing this series with every single weapon in CSGO, so I've already done the AK, but if you enjoy these kinds of videos, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing with post notifications on. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the list. So we start with the M4A1-S Night Terror in Battle Scarred, along with 4 Battle Scarred Hollows on. And yeah, I mean, I personally, I don't know if you guys have watched any of my other videos, but I really like the Night Terror, and it's one of those cool skins that is affected by its wear. And obviously, the higher float it is, the more purple it looks. So this one, as it's in Battle Scarred, is pretty purple, and alongside 4 Battle Scarred Hollows, looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. On Steam, you can pick yourself up an M4A1-S Night Terror for $4.37. Whereas if we hop over to Skinport, who I recently got affiliated with, so be sure to use my link down in the description or in the pinned comment if you are looking to get some skins. But yeah, over on Skinport, you can pick one up for $3.22, saving yourself just over $1. And then when it comes to Battle Scarred Hollows on Steam, they are $4.41, whereas over on Skinport, they're a slight bit cheaper at $4.18. But hey, saving is saving. So overall, if you were to buy this on Steam, it would cost $22.01, whereas on Skinport, it would cost you $19.94. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Nitro, and this is going to be in factory new, which over on Steam goes for $8.80. Whereas if we hop over to Skinport, again, you can make yourself a tiny bit of savings, and it goes for $8.37. Oh, and this is with 4 Flame Buttery Hollows on, which go on Steam for $1.97. Whereas on Skinport, you can pick them up for $1.68. And I mean, guys, it's an orange skin with an orange sticker, so I mean, yeah, it just instantly goes together. Also, there's a bit of black on the sticker, and there's also black on the skin, so color-wise, this matches perfectly. Now, I would say on something like an atomic alloy, this may look a bit better because it kind of has the same effect, but this is meant to be kind of like the cheapest crafts and a budget video, so that's why I went with the Nitro. Overall, on Steam, the craft would cost $16.68, whereas over on Skinport, you can get it for $15.09, saving yourself just over $1.50. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Leaded Glass in factory new, which you can pick up on Steam for around about $10.11, whereas over on Skinport, this will cost you $9.93, and this is alongside 4 Vitality Hollows from Stockholm 2021, which on Steam go for 97 cents, or over on Skinport go for 96 cents. So not really much of a saving there. You can pretty much just get them from whichever marketplace you want to. So yeah, overall on Steam, this craft will cost $13.99, whereas on Skinport, you'll save yourself like 22 cents, and it will cost you $13.77. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Decimator in Field Tested, which goes for $11.71 on Steam, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick one up for $9.85. The stickers I've chosen to go with are 4 Movistar Riders Hollows from Stockholm 2021, and on Steam, these go for $3.57, whereas over on Skinport, they go for $2.87, so quite a nice bit of savings there. And in total, on Steam, this will cost you $25.99 to craft, whereas over on Skinport, just over $20 at $21.33. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Nightmare in Field Tested, which on Steam goes around about $12.13, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick one up for $8.80. And I've chosen to go with 4 Chai Bomb stickers, which, yeah, are kind of underused. I think they go perfectly with the Nightmare. Obviously, guys, you know, this is a craft video, so in general, I'm going to be using 4 times crafts, but if you don't want to use one to cover up the cool design on certain skins, you can just use a couple and save even more money. But on Steam, these stickers go for $1.11, and over on Skinport, you can pick them up for $1.35, and in total, the craft on Steam will cost you $16.57, whereas over on Skinport, this will only cost you $14.20 to craft. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Cyrex, and this is in Field Tested. Oh, and I just want to say, guys, remember to pick up field-tested skins in as low a wear as possible. You don't have to get a 0.33. You could get a 0.18 or something like that. So try and find a cleaner one. You might have to wait a bit longer, but I just wanted to include that. But on Steam, you can pick one up for around about $16.62, whereas on Skinport, save yourself just over $3 and pick one up for $13.51. And as you guys can see, I've gone with 4 Assassin stickers, which they're not hollow or anything, just like the last craft, but color-wise, they go perfectly with the Cyrex cyrex. And in total on Steam, these stickers are $1.32 each. And then over on Skinport, you can get it for just over $1 at 94 cents. So in total on Steam, this would cost you $21.90 to craft, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick it up for $17.27. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Mecca Industries, which is in battle scarred, guys. But I mean, the main reason why I've gone for battle scarred is because, as I said, I'm trying to keep this as budget as possible. But if you could choose to get it in a better wear, because honestly, battle scarred, it's kind of a bit grayish, but it still works if you're on a budget. And on Steam, you can pick this up for $18.87, or over on Skinport, save yourself almost $4 and pick it up for $15.15. And as you guys will see, this is with 4 Evil Genius foils from RMR 2020, which are insanely cheap stickers. On the Steam marketplace, they are 13 cents, whereas on Skinport, you can get them for as cheap as 9 cents. So yeah, this is a really affordable craft, and in total on Steam, costs $19.39, or on Skinport, just over $15 at $15.51. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Player 2 in Field Tested, which goes for $29.39 on the Steam marketplace, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick it up for $22.97. And yeah, again, guys, as I said, I'm trying to keep this as budget as possible, but M4s are kind of expensive, so this is the most expensive one on the list, but you can pick it up for just over $20 on Skinport, so that's why I put it in the list. And as you guys can see, this is with the Bish, Bash, and Bosch holos, and in total, all of these stickers go for $12.64 on the Steam market, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick them up for $10.77. And yeah, obviously, this is like the first non-4 times craft in the video, but it's just because this is a very specific craft, and yeah, I mean, hey, it just looks really cool, guys. I mean, it's a cartoon shouting Bish, Bash, and Bosch, and on Steam, you can craft this for $42.03, whereas over on Skinport, it'll only cost you $33.74. And it's, yeah, it's got his little cartoon face. I think it's a really cool craft. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Next up, we have the M4A1-S Chanticos Fire in well worn, which on the Steam marketplace goes for around about $18.44. But again, if you want to save yourself like $1, jump over onto Skinport and you can pick it up for $17.35. And as you guys can see, this is with 4 Copenhagen Flames holos from Stockholm 2021. And on Steam, these go for around about $3.30, whereas over on Skinport, you can pick them up for about $3.16. And yeah, I just really like this craft, guys, because it's literally called the Chanticos Fire, and then obviously we have the Copenhagen Flames sticker, so it kind of goes. The colors as well match of the holo effect. I mean, there is like a kind of bluish, like a dark bluish tint to it, which kind of could go arguably with the black bits on the skin, but that's the only color that's slightly off. So let me know if you know any better crafts that you could use for the Chanticos Fire, but it's kind of a hard skin to craft on, so yeah, please do let me know. And in total, the craft on Steam would cost you $31.64, whereas over on Skinport, it'll cost you just under $30 at $29.99 on the dot. Now for the final craft of the video, we have the M4A1-S Hyperbeast in well worn as well, and on Steam, you can pick this up for $15.71, whereas over on Skinport, for whatever reason, it's a slight bit more expensive, but as always, guys, just, you know, try and get yourself a cheaper one. Don't rush into buying it, like, it's just not worth it, or just buy it on Steam if you want to save the money. So yeah. But as you guys can see, this has 4 OG holos from RMR 2020. And yeah, I mean, these, again, are super cheap stickers because all of the RMR stickers are. And on Steam, you can pick it up for 8 cents, whereas over on Skinport, it's 17 cents. So yeah, just don't buy these on Skinport. Don't do this craft. Just do this craft off of Steam, if anything. You know, like in general, Skinport is cheaper, but for some items that are kind of more rare or not sold as much, sometimes the prices are a bit weird. So I just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, overall on Steam, this is $16.03 to craft, and on Skinport, it's $16.96. So yeah, just craft it on Steam or try and find a good deal on Skinport. So yeah, but that is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy these crafts. As I say, guys, these aren't the be-all, end-all best crafts. There might be some really underrated crafts, so please let me know down in the comments below if there are any that I've missed. And if you want to see the best M4A1-S crafts, click the video on your screen right now.